Hey you guys, it is late Friday night, not too late, about 9 o'clock, and we are getting ready for our beach trip, which we are leaving on. Brennan is leaving early in the morning. E's mom already left, and E and I, her brother, and B's dad are leaving like tomorrow around lunchtime. That sounds awkward. Basically, B, her mom, and her brother and E's mom, and then our other cousin or our other two cousins are doing a warrior dash, which basically sounds like the worst thing ever. Apparently, you run. There might be electrocution. There's chin deep water for some people, which I imagine is probably over other people's heads. You run.
Obstacles.
Yeah, I think you might have to drag a log somewhere or push a giant monster truck. I don't know. It basically just sounds
3.1 miles of torture.
Absolutely terrible. Yeah. But for some reason they all really wanted to do this, and so I was like, cool story, bro. Have fun. I'm gonna sit at home and not be in a warrior dash. And that's basically what E said too, and her brother and B's dad. We were like, cool, we're gonna ride in the car and not be full of mud and listen to some cool pop tunes and do a scavenger hunt. So that's what we've got going on. You guys might die. But okay, cool. So, but Brennan's really excited.
We signed a warranty.
Oh, they signed a warranty so they won't die. Or at least they won't sue anyone if they die, which sounds even more terrifying. Sounds horrible. Anyway, why did you decide to do a warrior dash, B?
Well, I run a lot, and it was different.
That's a boring answer.
It was different than any of my other races I've ran. The rest of them are just so boring. You just sit there and run, and this has obstacles. It's entertaining.
Okay. We'll report back from the beach on whether Brennan thinks the warrior dash was worth it, or whether she should have stayed behind in the party barge car. Spoiler alert. I feel like she probably should have stayed. I'm sure she's going to think that it was worth it. She's crazy. But the other thing we want to talk about, Brennan hasn't been to the beach in
2 years.
2 years. You went last year or the year before, right? You didn't go last year.
I haven't been in 2 years either.
E has not been in 2 years, and I went last year, but that was the first time I had been for like 9 years. Like last year was the first time in like 9 years I had been to the beach. So we are all super excited, and we're all excited for different reasons, I think. So we're just going to take a minute and tell you one or two things that we're really excited about. Except for E, who has chosen to be a silent film star, and I'm going to just tell you the things she's excited for. She's excited to play in the pool, but not the ocean. And she is excited to go to Broadway on the beach. We're going to Ocean Isle. Okay, we're going to Ocean Isle, which is in North Carolina.
Yes.
I have no idea where we're going. Like literally, they were like, do you want to come to the beach with us? And I said, absolutely. I have no idea where we're going. I don't know what time we're leaving. I'm not exactly sure when we're coming back. I was just like, yes, I'm going to the beach. Right. We're leaving tomorrow, coming back the following Saturday, so it's one whole week. But it's like Brennan B was saying, 30 minutes north of Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach, where they have a lot of cool attractions, and North Myrtle's like 5 minutes north of actual Myrtle Beach, where people go. Yeah, they're all connected. They're pretty close.
Something like that. Yeah, they're pretty close.
Anyway, like we're within an hour of Myrtle Beach, so it's not difficult to go down to those things and see things. And so Aaron's excited to fish. There's a lagoon right outside of our condo beach house thing, and so they're going to fish one day. And she's also excited to go down to North Myrtle and go to Broadway on the beach, which has a lot of stores, and that's where the aquarium is. Sometimes there's a zip line. I'm not going on a zip line. That sounds awful too. That sounds worse than the warrior dash, actually, because I can swim, but you can't survive. I cannot fly. I'm not Icarus. I do not have wings stuck to my back with wax. So, B, what are you excited for?
I get to go skimboarding and have a personal goal this time.
What is your personal goal?
Well, last time I actually mastered skimboarding. Now I'm going to try and jump wave skimboarding.
Explain for people who may not know what skimboarding is.
It is kind of like boogie boarding or surfing, only it's a board like this thick maybe, and you go in water about this deep. And
Okay.
you kind of throw it out and jump on it and glide. And then if you're good enough, you can skip
I
the
might
smaller
video
waves.
be doing this and post it for you guys to see. Probably if she's unsuccessful, I will be 90% more likely to post a video than if she is successful.
Thank you.
Listen, family. So anything else that you're excited about besides skimboarding?
Crab legs. 'Cause I haven't had crab legs in forever.
Crab legs. And they are better at the actual beach than if you get them somewhere. We do not have any access to salt water. It's kind of gross. So,
Yeah, Red Lobster crabs are not.
yeah. Like, people are always like, oh, they flash freeze them and they fly them, and it's exactly like if you ate them. I don't believe that. There's no
The shells
no
are
salt
always
water.
harder to crack, and
Yeah.
they're
I
chewy.
don't eat seafood at all because I'm 97% sure it's probably been on a boat for like 2 weeks and then like bust across the country in like a slightly refrigerated. I don't like it. Excuse me out. I'm excited to not have allergies for a week. Right now, I'm like in a shadow. I feel
Oh,
very
yeah,
like
allergies.
dark and mysterious, but my face has like an awful rash on it. We've talked about my allergy rash before. It's basically the most miserable thing ever.
Sounds like a
All day
really
my
topic.
face has hurt very badly. I keep scratching it because it itches, and then it just hurts because I've scratched myself. It's miserable. So I'm excited to have 7 days of no major allergies. That's going to be fantastic. Also, I told you in my last video we were going to start our book club again, Alyssa and I. And our first selection is The Very First Babysitters Club. Christy's great idea. So, if you were a Babysitters Club fan back in the day, leave us a comment and tell us about it. We loved it, so we're excited to revisit. And then I'm also really excited to read. Let me have that book. Oh, sorry, Aaron's gonna hold it closer. People can't read that. The Magicians by Lev. I'm just gonna say Grossman, but it's probably Grossman or probably something totally different. I butcher names all the time. But he's going to be at LeakyCon and at Ya'allFest, and I've heard a lot about this book. It's kind of like a college-aged Harry Potter type thing, and I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. So I'm really excited to read this and then pass it on to Brennan so that we can read it before Ya'allFest. So that's me. I'm excited to not have allergies and to read some books. So I'm glad that I'm nothing if not predictable. So the next time you see us, I think we're going to try to make a video while we're at the beach. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's going to depend on Wi-Fi and power sources. So we don't have Wi-Fi, but I can upload on the cellular network. It just might take 7 years to do that. So
I'm thinking that maybe we can from other content.
there might be other places like that have Wi-Fi that we can
'Cause that's
use.
what I
Like
did
sometimes
last time.
restaurants do. Sometimes, like I think. Hey. I feel like Broadway at the Beach had some Wi-Fi last year, so I don't know. But expect to see us. If not during the week, I might film videos and upload them when I get home. So, you guys have a great day, and in the comments, tell us if you like the Babysitters Club, and tell us about your favorite vacation destination. And we'll see you later. Bye! You gonna wave?
No.